Greetings, comrades. It is I, RussianCarl, and I'm here to bring you my Week 9 UBL battle. This week we are going up against Coach Hawk and Chelsealo. And as you may see, we are doing this on Showdown. Because of time constraints, we couldn't do it on the DS like I normally do. So we're doing a Showdown this week. No big deal. Makes my life a little bit easier when it comes to doing the editing and whatnot. So whatever, thumbs up for that. But this was a super crazy match going in. I was kind of nervous because Hawk is one of the top battlers of the league. He's also one of the commissioners of the league, so you know, got to make a strong impression. So then I took over for Hannons, and I want to make a strong impression on these people. Anyway, so this is a cross-conference matchup. I'm in the Ultra Sun Conference. He's in Ultra Moon, so a win here would help. A loss, I mean, if I lose, I think if I lose from here on out, I'm pretty much guaranteed not to make playoffs. So a win is pretty much what I need, and I hope to continue winning from this week on, because I need those wins if I want to even a chance at making playoffs. We brought our Mega Gallade, Whimsicott, Lantern, Togekiss, Alakazam, and Rotom Heat against his Crobat, Skuntank, Thunderous Eye, Hydreigon, Donphan, and Mega Diancie. And we did drop during Week 8, which you guys didn't get to see because there was no battle. I believe I went over this in the Week 7 video because my opponent dropped out. Whatever, we got a forfeit win. We did drop Licky and Dredagon to pick up Lantern and Alakazam, which in my opinion are really nice traits. We did have a electricity issue with our only mon immune to electricity, also being weak to HP Ice, which is carried on pretty much easily carried on any single electric type, because why not? And Alakazam gives us some more fast, heavy hitters. So I'm thinking these are good pickups. I'm hoping they are. Lantern also adds some fun utility. He does have Heal Bell. He does have things like Soak, which we did run this week. You guys get to see how that turned out. Anyway, we're just going to get right into battle. I decided to lead my Rotom Heat against this team because I pretty much figured I was assault vested, so even if he led something like Hydreigon, I wasn't going to care. The only thing I didn't want to see in front of me was the Mega Diancie, because that was fast enough to outrun me and OHKO me with a Diamond Storm. So that was pretty much the only lead I didn't want to see. Even Donphan was okay because I could hit it with HP Ice and do some decent damage. So I led Rotom Heat. He ended up leading his Crobat. And I go for Volt Switch, he goes for U-Turn, and the damage, based on my calcs, turns out to be an offensive set. He goes into Hydreigon, and I Volt Switch right out into Gallivant the Gallade, threaten him out. I do go for a knockoff here, because I knew he was going to switch. We do get rid of the leftovers off of the Donphan, so no more, he can't even get sturdy. I go for an Ice Punch, hoping for maybe another switch or whatnot. He stays in, sets up rocks. We kill it with a close combat, knocking out Donphan right out of the gate. So now we're safe to pretty much get rid of rocks at any point, and he can't get the back up. Crobat comes back out, threaten Gallade. We go into Tesla the Lantern because he pretty much takes a break or whatnot. But we get hit with another U-turn. Hydreigon comes back out. I opt to say anything. Okay, I can take anything. I Volt Switch out, take a Dark Pulse, and we go into Whimsicott, threatening him. He switched out, so I'm starting to think, oh, maybe he's scarfed because he didn't want to really sit there and try to Dark Pulse me. I do defog the rocks away. I go for a Giga Drain, but he double switches into Crobat and then goes for a U-turn when I thought he was going to go for maybe a Braper or something. So he played the Crobat pretty well. Diancie comes in again on Rotom and does knock me out with the Diamond Storm, the one thing I didn't want. And here's where I messed up. Like, I'll pause this right here because I messed up here. Right here, I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, okay, I can take this thing out with a Psychic. So I go for a Psychic. As you see, it drops it to 13%. Issue was, I was looking at Mega Alakazam. Yeah, Mega Alakazam can kill this thing with a Psychic. My Alakazam couldn't. But I should have gone for the Energy Wall, which I had. So I sacked off my Alakazam way prematurely, and that kind of scared me. Now there's a ×3 physical defense here. I do go in Togekiss because it's Scarfed. I know it outruns it. Air Slash guarantee kill at that range. He does go into Thunderous and double switches again as I go into Tesla and Lantern. I do decide to Toxic the Hydreigon this time because I figured why not? I can take a hit. I think Draco is a roll. He goes for Dark Bolt and then reveals he's not Scarf because he goes for Draco on the next turn, which I didn't mean to predict. It just kind of happened. He manages to live on 3% after taking a Moonblast, which is like whatever. He does get a crit Dark Pulse on us too, which hurts. Crobat comes out. I set up a Tailwind expecting the Brave Bird. We lose the Whimsicott to the Brave Bird, but now we have 3 turns of Tailwind that Mega Gallade can abuse. Pepe Le Pew comes in, and we do go for an Ice Punch because the Crobat was in. Again, he kind of plays around, just kind of switching to get rid of the Tailwind. We do take out the Crobat during this, which was amazing. But this thing comes in with Sucker Pulse, drops us to half. We take it out with Close Combat, and then take even more damage to Aftermath. Bring in the Lockatune. Now, this was also a pivotal point because we do die here, and I didn't run the calc on this. I went for a Soak because I figured if I Soak this thing, turn it into a Water type, it doesn't get stabbed anymore. It can't OHKO Togekiss, and Togekiss can Air Slash freely. So we forced to go D-Gleam, thinking I lost. We somehow live a T-Bolt, and that's probably the biggest thing there. As you guys just saw, I don't know his set, so I have no idea as to why or whatever, but from like everything I looked at, like a max special attack Thundurus that was pretty much a guaranteed kill. Like even with my, I think I had like 80 points of HP investment, a max special attack Thunderbolt should have killed us. Somehow we lived with 15% HP, and that's what literally won us the game. Because frankly, at this point, if we didn't lose Alakazam in that trade-off, where if I didn't mess up that, we could have Alakazam. So this kind of situation, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna let Togekiss go down. So Alakazam could have came in and cleaned up. Anyway, it was still a big issue with I just don't know how I lived. But yeah, so we walked out of here with a 1-0 win over Hawk. So we got the win we wanted, and we're gonna keep on trucking. Next week we are gonna play against Coach Hera, and came from think to what their team is. Oh no, this is bad. SL Benefica or something like that. I'm probably pronouncing it horribly or messing it up, but I think that's it. I gotta double check the sheet. But yeah, so we're gonna go up against them next week. They are the number 1 seed in my conference, so it is going to be a tough match, guaranteed. If it's anything like this week, I mean, for quite a slobber knocker. And I got to do some serious prep with that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out of here as always. I'm gonna wish you guys a fantastic day, and I'm also gonna put the link to Hawk's channel in the description below, so you guys can check out his half of the battle as well, which I'm sure is gonna be pretty good and have some insights that I don't have for this tonight. So I'll see you guys later. See ya.